So this is the current deck we're running with tonight. It's version 1.3 of my Brain Shark deck. And again, it's probably version like 1200. I make changes to it almost after every game. The next change I'll probably do to it is to add test out Professor Spacetime with it. I'm just not sure what I'd replace with him yet, because he allows you to get more cards also. So I'm not sure if I'd want to replace regifting with him or possibly regifting, because having more science cards in this deck is always better to be able to trigger the interdimensional zombie more often. Alright. Where did my Twitch chat go? What's up, the Ataraxy? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. Hey, the chat is actually showing up. I just need to adjust the font size here. There we go. Much better. So I'm going to change the chat box to a nice dark color. Perfect. Much better. Alright. So now I can stop dinking around. Let's give it a little bit more transparency here. That looks better. Alright, now I think we're ready to go. Perfect. Alright, so now at least the Twitch chat should be showing it up right. The Ataraxy. Okay, I pronounced it right. I feel like I've achieved something tonight. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. So the whole goal of this deck is to get sharks out early. And one of the nice benefits of Shark is like Deadly plus plus. As soon as the Shark's out, everything you have is basically deadly. No matter what you hit, it dies. And the reason that I like it over Deadly is because every time one of those creatures dies, my Shark gets stronger. It also gives me a nice amphibious option. My other amphibious option in this deck is the Ducky. So the Rubber Duck's nice because every time it hits the enemy hero it grows, and so the whole point of the Rubber Duck in this deck is to really keep the opponent distracted so that they're not paying attention and ready when I hit turn 3 and all hell breaks loose with the Shark. So turn 3 or turn 4 in this deck is usually when you're going to bring the Shark out, and that's all dependent on getting the right cards. Yeah, so I haven't streamed too much on Twitch. I have a lot of videos over on YouTube from my original climb up to Ultimate in Season 1. But most of that was from last year and early this year. So we're going to go ahead and play, and I've been lucky. I've got, you know, oh, come on. Got pretty much 4 of every card. I think the only one I missed so far is I didn't get the Corn Dog event card. Everything else is all set until the next event cards come out. So, sitting pretty. A lot of time to sit and kind of figure out what I want to do with the new decks. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So I just hit rank 49 a little while ago. Kaguya, I had horses or cowboys in this deck. And the issue with that is usually my lanes are so full with this deck that the horse has nowhere to run. It's literally locked in its lane for the most part. I tried adding it. The only way to really get Cowboy working in this deck is to really keep your lanes open. So you really basically have to be looking to ramp to the Cowboy instead of ramping up to Shark or other things. So Cowboy does work in the deck as long as you keep your lanes clear. I just tend to clog all my lanes as early as possible. That way I'm getting the most benefit out of the Shark once it's out on the board. Alright, I will add people as soon as I am done playing and hitting Ultimate here. So the whole goal tonight is to hit Ultimate. I do tend to do viewer battles here and there. I just haven't gotten, it's been months since I've been able to stream on any type of regular schedule. So if I start streaming more often again, possibly. Things have just been kind of busy lately between work and trying to move. So next month I'll be moving, which will be nice. So we've got a Nebula to start out with, which is great. Usually at this point you want to kind of ditch everything else and try to get an interdimensional zombie so that you have that 1 cost to drop down. I have too many high cards here, so I really don't want to take a chance and get rid of my Cosmic, because it's nice to at least have a 2-drop to put on my Medulla. So, and you really have to be patient with this deck. You're gonna get hit the first few rounds. Unless you get a ducky out there and start distracting them, most likely you're gonna get hit. The nice part is, since Season 2, a lot of players are really holding off and waiting a few rounds to see what kind of deck you're playing. So this is actually perfect, because all we're going to do is get rid of that bad boy and put our Medulla Nebula in place. Now, normally I might have waited an extra round before I put down the Medulla just to give myself a better chance of getting my Shark. But due to the fact that he put the double strike down, I didn't want to wait too long. So Cosmic's only going to get me 4 brain once it's down here. That's why it's best to have a 1 cost on there. Oh, that's funny. I forgot that he can summon that. So usually I get that in my other deck, but that'll work nicely in this one. So honestly, all I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to go ahead and just stick a Pogo out there and hope he does not have a Gravestone. See, the really smart players, what they'll do is they'll leave the guy that you have sitting on Medulla alone. That way you can't bring somebody else out the next round and hit it again. Hey, Bluesman, what's up? So kind of a slow start here, because we did not get everything we wanted, but oh well. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Wormhole. Always good to have a lot of bullseye on the board. Most likely he's going to get rid of my Pogo, because he probably figures that the mixed up Gravedigger's coming next round. We'll see. No, he's going to try it again. That actually works really well for me. I don't want to waste my Deadly yet, because the only thing I'd be killing is that Mushroom, and I'm not really too worried about that right now. This will work good, because next round I can actually drop my mixed up Gravedigger right on the Medulla. There we go. If I had something cheaper, I'd put it... Oh, and there's my Shark. See, this is where I really wish I had something cheap in my hand still. I don't have anything in my hand currently that I could drop on the Medulla to get the maximum benefit. So at least I've still got a Pogo on board. So we'll go ahead and drop the mixed up Gravedigger out here. And the other thing, if you are playing this deck, you're going to feel dirty, because some of the things you end up doing with this deck just hurt. Hey, people will get frustrated. I'm pretty sure that there's probably been some broken phones against this deck so far. Oh, nice. So that was smart. But what's even more beautiful is next round I can bring my Shark out. We'll just have to see what survives this round. So he's going to get healed at least 2 this round. Actually, no. No, he's not. Perfect. So at least get some face damage. My Cosmic Scientist is going to die, which will free up another spot for me to pull somebody out. What do you got? Nothing useful. Alright, so he's already down to 8 damage. So 2 options here. Well, 3 options. We can Pogo, and then we'll have enough brains left over to do a bonus attack if we need to. I can put out my Shark, which he'll probably go for right away. The nice part is if he takes out my Shark, most likely my mixed up Gravedigger is going to get another shot at his face. If I put out Supernova, I'm just going to hit his Black-Eyed Pea and not get anything else out of it. So I'm just going to go for Shark and see what happens. I might like Shark just a little bit too much. I just like imagining that when Shark comes out, they sit there and go all cross-eyed and try to figure out how they're going to survive. Oh, there we go. He got me. That hurt my feelings. Alright, so he'll heal back up to 12. He'll get one more off of his doubled mint there. We'll get 2 extra cards here. There we go. Thank you. Ooh. Alright, so now we have the choice. Do I teleport my shark in? There's really not a lot of duplicates out there, so putting out Supernova doesn't help me. I could bounce somebody, but that's still not going to let me finish him off. So I'm actually going to pass and pray that he does not have Brainana in hand. We'll see. I had a scenario like this earlier tonight. Okay, good, that's fine. He is free to hit me a few times. I do not mind. Alright. So ooh. Wait. Oh. So I just realized I do have another option. I can teleport Shark, or I can boot everybody out. I'm gonna teleport Shark. Like I said, I might be a little bit too infatuated with Shark. I like bringing it out no matter the consequences. But what he don't know is everybody just got deadly. So this should be a good deal of face damage here. He's going to heal 3 back once his doubled mint hits my wormhole gatekeeper. Yeah. But that is alright. I don't need the 2 cards, and I am full, so I cannot block, so I need to get rid of some stuff here, which is fine. So this is the part where you start wondering, do I simply pass and try to use the stomp to clear the board and get a free shot at him? I don't know. That is a tough one. With Shark out there, again, everything's pretty much deadly. So I think, honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to drop 2 pogos on the board. Again, I might be a little bit greedy. If he has bonus attack, it's not going to help him unless he's got, what is it, Espresso Fiesta, and he uses it over there on his Black-Eyed Pea. Alright, perfect. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, actually. Oh well. Let's get rid of you. So one of these are most likely going to get blocked. And hopefully he doesn't get Transmogrify. There we go, it didn't get blocked. Perfect. Woo! That was a good one. I like it a lot. Alright. 1 down, 4 to go. Let's do it! See, when they've got only 3 or 4 spots left on their block meter, I never assume that I'm going to get more than 1 shot in on them with it. So I was fully expecting that pogo to get blocked. Alright, let's get to another one. Alright, ideal starting hand with this deck is going to be Interdimensional Zombie, Medulla Nebula, Shark, and Rubber Ducky. So I've got 2 of the pieces of my ideal hand here. Yeah. I do not want to get rid of my Interdimensional Zombie. because when Medulla does come up, I definitely want to be able to drop it on the interdimensional zombie on it. I love starting with Ducky because a lot of people just aren't ready for it yet. And yes, like I said before, you're going to take some damage to the face the first few rounds with this deck. There's just no avoiding it. I did have leprechauns in this deck, but the main issue with the leprechaun is I actually ended up getting overdraw too much. Like we even saw last game that without having too many different options for card draw, I still had a full hand. Let's see. I'm going to increase my chances to get my Nebula here. Plus give him another threat on the board, so that hopefully he'll go for that instead of my Ducky. Needs to leave my duck alone. It's just swimming. Just a cute little duck with a like rotting corpse floating in it, but you know, it's my duck. That's important. He should respect that. Oh, he did not respect my duck. I don't think I can forgive that. So now I've got 2 sharks, 2 interdimensional zombies, and still no Medulla Nebula anywhere on the board. That is horrible. I'm going to go ahead and pass. I can always do a bonus attack if I need to, and I've got my draw 2 still. Let's see what's he doing. That's fine. Still no Medulla Nebula. Horrible. This might be a slow game. I've got everything I want in my hand except for that Medulla Nebula. I am going to have to clear some room in my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and put one of my interdimensional zombies down. And my wormhole gatekeeper. Prior to Season 2, my go-to heroes, Ataraxi, were Captain Combustible, of course. On the zombie side, I had, you know, same as a lot of other people, I had a really good hybrid deck using Professor Brainstorm with Leprechaun and Regifting in it. Those two, Leprechaun and Regifting Zombie, were in almost all my zombie decks that I could fit them in during Season 1. Season 2, things have changed quite a bit. I've thrown away almost all of my old decks, and so what I've started doing now is I'm focusing mainly on decks that don't have native synergies. So most of the decks I have that I'm using don't use the traditional sports or dancing or any of the other synergies. I'm specifically looking at decks where I can combine cards that work well together, but they're not ones that everybody instantly sees as having a lot of... Let's see here, what do I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just stick a mixed up Gravedigger out there to block him a bit. But what's weird is since Season 2 I find myself using mixed up Gravedigger and Pogo Zombie a lot more than I did in Season 1. Mainly because Medulla Nebula makes it so much better, because when those zombies pop back up out of the gravestones, they're going to generate even more brains for you. What's really nice, let's see, okay, so first they didn't even change places, that's funny. Yeah, the problem is some of my favorite cards are gravestones. Especially Teleportation Zombie. He's just a beast. Makes it so nice to be able to pull out cards late without having to waste a trick to do it. So, Teleportation Zombie costs less than... Well, actually it costs 1 more than Teleport. But since he's already out, I don't have to spend any more brains during the actual trick phase itself. So nothing else I can do here. Still waiting for that Medulla to pop up. I've used some Valkyrie OTK decks, the one-turn kill decks. My Professor Brainstorm hybrid deck was probably my favorite for that. Alright. So do we put out Shark and make him choose between the Shark and the mixed up Gravedigger? I think we do. Ooh, but no. So if he does bonus attack, I'm gonna be hurting. Yeah, I need to block that damage if I can. Ah! I'm gonna go with another mixed up Gravedigger in front of these guys. It's just too good, yeah. Exactly, randomness factor. It's too big of a sacrifice to lose that extra 5 damage. At least I'm only sacrificing the swimmer. I still get 5 to the face, which is nice. No, we are going to keep that. That is always so sketchy. If I do it again, I'm gonna die, so I can't just stick out another mixed up Gravedigger. What to do, what to do? I can't guarantee that I'll survive to the trick phase, because if he has any bonus attacks, I'm dead. And I swear the timer runs out quicker in this than it used to. So, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, God. And I just died. Just get it over with, hit the button. I know there's a bonus attack coming. Oh, goodness. This isn't going to help me at all. Oh, goodness. Yep. That is the end of that. Oh, well. Hey, LeBeau, what's up? Yeah. That was a rare one. That was a game where I never, ever got a Medulla Nebula. That seems to very rarely happen. Oh. I lost my beautiful star. I do take star donations, so if you want to give me some of your stars, make the path a little smoother, feel free. Alright. Let's try this again. So basically we're reset back to 0 here. Alright. So on the plant side, my go-to heroes were... Oh, there we go. Now I start with what I want. And I'm going to get rid of you. No. Alright, let's hope we pick up something a little bit heavier. I should have mulliganed that other interdimensional zombie since I picked up a duplicate, but oh well. But yeah, the Ataraxia, the only OTK deck that I've used is really my hybrid decks. A lot of leprechauns and regifters. Let's see, are you gonna hit me with the 5 damage on the first turn? Are you gonna? Are you gonna? That used to be my favorite starting move with Green Shadows. Hit him for 5 damage down the middle. And then I started saving it so that I could protect some of the more valuable minions that I'd stick in the middle lane. Alright. Let's see if she's gonna kill my ducky. Don't disrespect the duck. Don't do it. It's just swimming there. Oh, you are. You are. You're gonna mess with my duck. Yeah, Berserk. I'm going to test Dr. Spacetime in it. He's probably one of the only cards I have not tried in this deck so far. Plus he's another Science Zombie, which again gives us another chance to trigger Interdimensional Zombie when it's on the Nebula, so Dr. Spacetime seems like a really great fit. Let's see. So our options are we drop Interdimensional Zombie on it. We end up with 5 brains. Let's see. Let's try this and see if we live. If Interdimensional Zombie does not get killed, there we go. Now we can bring out Shark. See? Round 3. Shark's on board. That is basically the perfect hand you want to be able to start with. Everybody's basically deadly at this point. And we do 10 damage to face in round 3. Oh, that's beautiful. And that is exactly the whole point of this deck. So now we can start dropping more threats on the board and letting him try to deal with them. I'm going to hold off on dropping my other interdimensional zombie on the off chance that I end up needing to pull another Medulla Nebula later in the game. Come on. Ah. Thank you, Wither. Well, Teleport Zombie can be stopped real easily with... oh, there we go. See, now I am going to end up needing it. But Teleportation Zombie gets stopped real easy with a Gravebuster. I think the one thing that really makes him overpowered, though, is the fact that he has Bullseye. So he can teleport people in, he's a Gravestone, he has 5 health, and he has Bullseye. If they just removed the Bullseye, I think he would be fine, or made him even cost 1 more. Because he lets you do things like that. He allowed me to bring in my Sneaky Shark and drop it on the board in round 3. There we go. So that's exactly how this deck is supposed to work right there. That was a perfect example of the whole point of this deck. Ah, thanks, Berserker. And for anybody who's... I'm streaming to Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube right now at the same time, so anybody who's watching on Mixer or YouTube, I apologize if I can't see the chat currently. The Restream.io chat plugin on XSplit was not working for me tonight, so I had to just default over to the Twitch chat. So if you are tuning in from Mixer or YouTube, I apologize that I cannot see your chat currently. Ah, I'm going to get rid of my mixed up. There's my Medulla. Oh, I think I'll actually stick with this. So I have no first round plays here. Yeah, so for anybody who's in the chat, you can say hi. I've got the stream going to Mixer and YouTube as well, so I do try to keep a family-friendly stream, so please, no nastiness in the chat. So Mixer's an interesting one. I had never used Mixer before until recently. It used to be called Beam until Microsoft bought them and changed the name to Mixer. So the option to stream to Mixer is now built right into the Xbox One and Windows 10. So you can stream directly to their service with your existing Windows account. Let's see. Oh, nice. Give me 3 more. And I'm actually going to go ahead and drop Pogo out here. Because what's Rose going to do about Pogo? Nothing unless she has Cool Bean. And she might have Cool Bean. It is round 3. It's a 3-cost card. No. You can actually build a pretty good deck with Rose. But there are not a lot of things, unless you get a bad card draw or misplay, there are not a lot of things that can take out the Brain Shark deck. If you can get your Medulla and ramp up on turn 3, yeah, you just kind of take off from there, and there's really not a whole lot else they can do about it. What else might I want to do on this one? Yeah, I'll just get my board full here. Why not? I think Shark and Trickster kind of serve two different purposes. Trickster takes a whole lot more setup. You have to have a very trick-heavy deck to really get the advantage of Trickster. Although having the what is it, the Cryo Brain trick now that gives you one more brain for the rest of the game, that's a really quick ramp up toward Trickster now. Again with the beans, knock it off. Knock it off. We don't want your beans. Hey, Foogers. No, I'm using XSplit Pro. So I've been using XSplit for a long time, so I've got a basically a lifetime subscription to the Pro. So I should never ever have to pay for it again, which is a good thing. Alright, so I'm gonna do the obvious. We're gonna go with the mixed up Gravedigger, because why the hell not? But yeah, no, I've never used OBS, Foogers. I've always used XSplit ever since it was in alpha before it was released. So I've been using it forever. I know OBS is a free option, but since I've always had a license for XSplit, I've just never even tried OBS out. There we go. We're going to be able to bounce 2 things this round. And I'm going to go ahead and bounce this bean. And actually, do I want to bounce his bean? No. I'm actually going to put the duck out here because I want to kill his bean, and I'm going to make everything deadly since my shark's not out yet. I have Zombot Stomp because with the bounce and the Zombot and the Pogos and the Regifter and the Wormhole Gatekeeper, you can definitely get in a situation with this deck where you've milled your opponent, and then Shark and everything else just has free reign all over their face. And I'm still like 138% sure that the Ready Set Draw strategy deck that came with set 2 is completely based off of Tryhard's mill deck. What's up, Econolith? Mr. JP! Well, so far we've won 2 and lost 1. Although we technically won 1 then lost 1, which pretty much reset us, and then now I've won another one, so this one's going pretty well so far. Outside of misplays or bad card draws, usually the only 2 decks that I take legitimate beatings from with the Brain Shark deck are Bean decks, especially if they have Freezing Bean and Cosmic Bean. Oh, I don't even know why I did that. There was no point in drawing there. Although these are all deadly, so actually I have some ideas. I have some good ideas, actually. I like it. Alright. I'm gonna move him over. Yeah, beans are very hard to mill because they're so low cost. Alright, who else do I want to get rid of? I'm actually gonna get rid of you because I am tired of you. I know he's just going to bring it back next round, but at least this way he has to spend some extra sun to bring it back on the board. Alright, and it's situations like this where I wish this deck had some direct face damage tricks. Yep. we're gonna do it again. Just because we can. Yeah, binary stars I love. I have a deck that's, you know, just all about self-damage, so it's got gas giant, binary stars, and then, you know, the classics, the fireworks and the barrel. There's just some ridiculous things that come, especially when you get 2 gas giants on a board. Get 2 gas giants and then stick a fireworks zombie out there and just watch everything go crazy. Especially if you have binary stars out. The only problem with binary is you're doubling all the damage that you're doing to your own minions also. Yeah, we know who we're getting rid of. Binary stars is good if you can teleport it in at the end. It's kind of like Shark. If you can bring it in, if you can bring it in as a late body, it definitely makes a difference. All right, good. So we're pretty much all gonna survive here. Cosmic's the only one that's gonna hit face, and he's got bullseye, so we're good there. So we've got our Plankwalker with bullseye, and we're gonna put it out there not just because it's the only damn card I can play right now, but because now he has to pick between a lot of different threats out there. 2 of them have bullseye. 2 of them that don't have bullseye are gonna do enough to have lethal automatically anyway. The only card, most likely, Pogo's going to get blocked, and then everything else, anything else on the board, basically, other than Cosmic, is going to have lethal on him. Yeah, and so I've played around Zucchini by putting the Plankwalker out there as well, so he can't nuke my water lanes, which is nice. The only thing he could really do right now is freeze everything. So, and even then, he's still not going to get all of it. He's got to put Squash out there. Come on. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Really? Really? You don't even have a taco. You're going to be dead before you even get to that lane. There's no point to that. Block. Thank you. Unless Rose transmogrifies my second... or my first mixed up... No, that was dumb. That was stupid. His best move would have been to go for that first mixed up Gravedigger, transmogrify it, then he'd survive, and his Heartachoke would be able to heal him up a bit. That made no sense at all. That was a horrible misplay on his part. He could have survived that round. Alright, so now we're up 2. So 3 wins, 1 loss so far. Yeah, he should have gone lane 2 with that completely. That made no sense whatsoever. I don't even know what the thought process was on that one. That made no sense to me. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like we've got 1 person on Mixer watching, so whoever is watching from Mixer currently, I apologize, I can only see the Twitch chat right now. The Restream.io chat client bombed out on me for some reason. Yeah, that's a pretty big gap on the math there, Foogers, if he can't even figure out that much. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Alright, oh well. Of course. He had to have something else in his hand he could have used, though. That just made no sense. I'm gonna save Ducky to trigger my medulla. I'll just draw 2 more cards and hope I get an interdimensional zombie and a shark. Come on! There we go. Yeah, we at least got a shark. Alright. So I am actually going to wait one more round. Ah, thanks, Pikachu! Pikachu! That reminds me of Nacho Libre. Nacho! Sometimes you wear stretchy pants, just for fun. What was the point in bringing out Barry if he didn't have anything to boost it with? That was a utter loss there. All he did was charge my block meter with it. Alright. Alright. So this round, we're going to bring out Medulla. So I am going to pass. Stop using logic, JP. Stop it. Your logics are lost on us. We're not worthy. All right. Is it time to release the Kraken? Oh, I think it is. What do you got? What do you got? That's the whole point of this deck, Foogers. Turn 3 or 4 is where you just take off and hope that they can't keep up. I fully expect every time I play this deck that the first 2 to 3 rounds I'm going to take a ton of damage to the face. Alright, you can draw your card. But I'm going to kill you. There we go. Bye-bye. And then it's still gonna hit his face and charge itself up. Yes! Did I get that right? Did I hit that note? Right there? Oh, I love it. So now I just fill the board with whatever the hell I want. Why? Because I can. Alright, and now we trigger interdimensional. Who knows what it's going to end up being. Nice. And we've got enough to do a bonus attack if he sticks anything else out there that I want to get rid of. Really? That there's just terrible. That's what that is. But you know what? I don't care. 'Cause I still got you. Go ahead and block it. The next 2 are going to hit you and not charge you up at all. Oh. Nice. And then we were down to 6. Ow. But it is all good. Ooh. Ooh. Do I put my shark out again and then hope he doesn't do a bonus attack, or do I just put my shark in the middle? So... I'm not going to have any brains left over to do any of my tricks. What are we going to do? We're going to go mixed up. Yeah. So who's popping up first? Ducky. Nice. Oh, that actually worked out pretty good. We're gonna have 3 survivors. And he will have 2. Not too bad. What are you gonna do, rookie? What are you gonna do? I cannot let that stay. If he has a bonus attack... I really don't want to sacrifice Shark needlessly here. I can teleport him in. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna teleport in the Shark if he doesn't berry blast me to death. No! Oh, so horrible. Yeah, he doesn't have bonus attack, but he still didn't. He still didn't spare me. I don't know. What was the right play there? I guess putting Shark out right in front of his... But that would have been sacrificing the Shark. I don't like sacrificing the Shark. Alright. Time to focus here. Give me the cards. Don't need you that early. Don't need you that early. Do we try it? No. I'm gonna have to drop the... Oh, really? Really? That is horrible. Who gets... I got 3 mixed up gravediggers and 2 medullas. Really? Really? Is that even a thing? It doesn't even do me any good to put any of the medullas on the board because I have nobody to drop on them next round and they're just going to overlay it with theirs, so I'm just going to have to skip again. Oh. There we go. Now at least I have something to drop on it. But it also means I have to skip so I can put the medulla out. This is going to be painful. Yeah, I'm going to put him right in front of him. That way I can at least block some damage next round once I get him out there. Oh. Oh, this is getting painful. Everybody's... Is that all there is left? Is mushroom decks and bean decks on the plant side? Oh, there we go. Alright. Now we're getting a little bit of luck going. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Oh, I was hoping he would give me the 2 more brains right away and that I could put out the mixed up gravedigger and the supernova. Yeah, I'll just go mixed up for now. Because Green Shadow can't do nothing about my gravestones. Unless she's hiding a cool beans, which she might be. It's a bean deck, so I fully expect cool beans may come out this round. Oh, that was good. That was good. Except I still have 2 brains left. And now I have 4 brains left. Which means two things. I want my medulla back, and you need to die, Mr. Bean. I don't know, Foogers, I can't do it. I used shrooms a lot in Season 1, but in Season 2 they just feel just dirty. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it, man. Alright. If I put mixed up on the medulla, when they pop up, I'll get 3 brains from the medulla, 2 brains from the gentleman zombie. I'll end up with another 5, which is not enough to teleport anybody out there. So oh, I'm gonna do it. I know I should have gone with mixed up, but the shark's just too tempting. I had to do the cyborg and the shark. He's gonna skip, isn't he, and not put anybody in front of it. Come on. Are you gonna do it? I'm hoping he puts something in lane 4. That way the cyborg will jump off the medulla and I can drop some. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for that. Somebody weren't paying no attention. So this is a perfect setup because next round I can just drop Gravedigger right out here. Yay! And then my shark will be all nice and healed up again. Win is a dangerous drug. So if I drop Pogo out there... No. I've done that mistake before where I drop a gravestone on my medulla and then they replace the lane. So, yeah, we're gonna go with my original plan here. Yeah, I think that's the safe bet. Yeah. See, that is fine. Nice. So now... Oh, do I do another mixed up Gravedigger just to piss him off? No, I can't be that dirty. I'm gonna do Supernova just because I love Supernova. If I could make Supernova a permanent part of this deck, that would be like my ultimate scenario right there. It's okay, you are completely allowed to kill off him, because I have another one just waiting to come out. And you're allowed to die, that's fine. Oh. A shark is a terrible thing to waste. Alright. Oh yes. Supernova has the magicalness. It's a technical term. Magicalness. Alright, I've got 7. What do I want to put out here? I am actually going to drop my ducky and then do the mixed up. CJP, great minds, man. Great, I've got you, man. Right. Why wouldn't you just concede instead of just passing on the final turn? Not that I mind either way, honestly, but still. There we go. That was beautiful. All right. Back up to 2. Is this going to be one of those nights? All right. So that's the other reason I like Ducky, because it gives me another water lane option. Now, especially with mixed up, because anything can get out there to replace Ducky, which is nice. But I am seriously considering adding Professor Spacetime to the deck. Did I pass him already? What do you think? Do I drop Ducky and put Professor Spacetime in? Or do I just keep the deck as it is currently? I could also take out regifting and put in Professor Spacetime, since we really hardly ever have a shortage of draw in the deck. And regifting really doesn't have synergy with anything in here. It's mainly for, you know, extra draw and the possibility of creating a mill situation for the opponent. Curiouser and curiouser. I know. I've never tried out Professor Spacetime yet. I don't know. I think I'll wait. Once I hit Ultimate, then I'll start messing around again. We'll see. Ooh, a lot of goodness here. Oh, yes. Yes, that is good. Saving gems for set 3? No. I already have all of the set 2 cards. And when set 3 comes out, I will get all of those cards as well. I have nothing at all to use my gems on. I've got 4 of every set 2 card that's been released. The only ones I'm waiting on are the event cards so far. Oh, this is beautiful. I will take the 3 damage to the face because I'm going to hold off one more turn and get my shark out there. Oh, I love Supernova against a mushroom deck. Is just such a thing of beauty. Oh, thank you, Rated Royal, for following. Let's see. Nope, I am doing nothing because I am going to put my medullas out. Because, damn it, we are going to have a shark on turn 4, and it's going to be a good one. It's alright. I was expecting to take the damage. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. We're just gonna fill everything up right now, actually. Why? Because I said so. Oh. So beautiful. I could have just put out Teleport Zombie and then waited, because there's no chance to get Banana or anything like that out this turn, but I'm very greedy and I like my shark to have his meal. There we go. Oh, when I'm looking down, I'm actually looking at my phone, so I'm not falling asleep, I promise. What? He killed my beautiful shark, man. I do like how the banana pops, though. Do I even need the extra brains? I do not. So, what I'm trying to do is tempt him into completely wasting a lane here. See if it works. So if he overlays one of his environments over mine, I've got another one I can just replace it with. Really? That was your plan? I don't think it was a good one. But, alright. If you just in your heart of hearts need to sacrifice your artichoke, I will help you with that plan. I will. I am not greedy. Well, I'm greedy when it comes to getting my shark out there, which, you know, can sometimes be a bit of an issue. Yeah, I'll wait. If I need to, I can teleport him in. I hate putting guys on Nebula if I'm not going to use the extra brains. I mean, I already have more brains right now than I could use. It's a horrible problem to have, too much brains. Alright. It's not really going to help me. I'll do a teleport just to see if I can draw anything nice to slap in there. Why not? We'll put a ducky out there. Yeah, I used to have Leprechaun in here, but the pots of gold would just completely fill up my hand, and I ended up milling myself half the time, which made it way too easy for Bean Decks to just destroy me. Yeah, the deck still has a good chance to win if they kill your shark, just because you have so much synergy with the Medullas and the mixed up Gravediggers and everything else. And plus, later in the game, I'll be able to bring out my Gargantuar Stomp. Again, another situation where I do not need the extra brains. This is where I expect to see the Gravebuster come out. Really? That was your big plan? So it'd be nice if I could get rid of that Sun Ear Shroom there. So I'm getting all of my budget cards here. This one is just slow. At least the Pogo will trigger his block and give Ducky another shot at him. Nobody's really threatened. I really don't want to waste putting him out there just for the extra. I will take the 3 damage to the face. What do you got? Are you gonna heal? At least he doesn't have a Venus Flytrap planet environment out there. Alright. Here we go. I just need one big body to drop. Really? So, the number one problems you usually have with this deck are either not drawing the cards you need, or misplaying. But in this case, I've got only the core cards I need and none of the bigger cards that I would use those cards to bring in. Let's see, that'll most likely get blocked. I'm just waiting for him to throw down a Venus Flytrap planet lane at this point and taco himself. I'm also amazed he hasn't pulled out walnut bowling. He's got a ton of cards in hand. Okay, here comes the taco. There we go. We knew the taco was coming, although without a Venus flytrap planet laying out there, it's really not going to have as much effect as it could have. I'll take that. There we go. Thank you. Finally, an answer. Your turn's over. Go. I'm about to hurt his feelings. Now, I didn't want to waste the last guy because now I can use him. Oh, really? You're gonna do it again? None of that is actually going to help you much. Because I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to kill this guy. Flatline, Doc. Flatline. I could put out some more medullas, but I really want to use them to block any chance he has. There we go. This late in the game, I don't know if he's going to bring anything else, but putting a second medulla out at this point really just feels like a waste, because I already have more brains than I know what to do with at this point in the game. Oh, and there's my baby. My shark's alive! Alright, come on. Alright, so he's already used, what, 2 tacos? Means he possibly has 2 more left. He's got Heartichoke. He has enough sun. That doesn't count as a heal, right? Good. So do we bounce the Sun Shroom, or the Power Flower, or do we bounce the Heartichoke? Oh, I really need to bounce one of those strike-throughs. Oh, I hit the wrong one! Ah! I fat-fingered it. I bounced the wrong person. Oh, I was gonna bounce Heartichoke. That's so horrible. If there is a taco in his hand, I'm done. Ah, that was just sad. That was just sad and bad and sad. Oh, and the strike through from the second flower is going to get me, isn't it? Yep. Oh, it's just horrible. That was so bad. Oh my god. Oh, that was horrible. That hurt. I hurt myself. Oh. Wow. Oh. I've got to move slower when I grab the little guy and pull him onto the board. It's the second time that's happened today where I grabbed the wrong card. It's these chubby fingers, see? Oh my goodness. I hope so, man. Oh. I don't think I've ever had this much issue running this deck. That works. If I don't get anything bigger, turn 3 I can still pull out the pogo. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I will be right back. I am back. Oh, wow, just in time, too. Okay, so. New goal. Stop hesitating on getting too much brains. I think the issue is that I waited too long, and I should have put down the extra medullas and gotten the extra brains just to put more pressure on. Alright. Nice. Alright. So apparently, my son and wife are watching the stream from Mixer over on the Xbox upstairs, so I have to say hello to Dean and Nicole. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, man. Alright. Notoriety? You want to be notorious, Foogers? Is that your goal? Of course, the obvious choice here, although I feel a gravebuster coming. JP saying hi to my family. It's kind of nice. So I like to keep it a family-friendly stream. Alright. Plus, what's more fun than having your own kids watch you? That's just awesome. Alright. No, this chat's not allowed to get weird. We're a family-friendly stream here. So we've already got our next setup as well. So as soon as he destroys whatever's on my medulla, well, or if he does that, we've already got another interdimensional zombie ready to go as well. Really, with the healing? Really? Alright, so let's hope the pogo gets blocked and we get a little bit of extra face damage here. Oh, wow. I think that may be the first time that I've gotten a Zombot from a cosmic scientist. No, Berserk, we're not Ultimate League yet. We're doing that fun dance where we win one and lose one and win one and lose one and win one and lose one. You know we're gonna bring the shark out. It's a sickness. Now what's he gonna do about it though? Yeah. Oh. That's alright though. That is alright. Because you know what? The shark lived. And the pogo lived. Alright. So I'm not going to count on getting another medulla in the short term here. So I'm just going to get some more bodies on the board. That way, if possible, I can maximize the amount of use I get from the shark. If he puts out anything big, I can use the rocket, which will also trigger the other interdimensional zombie for me. Oh, I've seen this guy before too. Zombie must die. I recognize the name. Yeah. Yes. Alright. Do I rocket it and let everybody hit face? Or do I let Skeleton hit it and kill it? No, because then it's going to pop its extra little buddies out. Oh, it's going to do that anyway, so I am actually going to bounce it. I'm glad I remembered that he pops those little extra bananas out. Ooh. Who needs more health? I don't think any of these guys really need more health. Let's just attack. Does Chompzilla get Starch Lord, though? If he had Starch Lord, he could summon some Gravebusters. Yeah, why not? Let's give ourselves some more options here. Alright. So Chompzilla really doesn't get anything that's going to help him against a good grave deck, so mixed up Gravedigger is probably about the worst case scenario for Chompzilla then. See, what I wish is similar to Hearthstone. I wish that I could actually tap on their hero and get information about them, because I always forget which heroes have access to which things. Let's see, this will be nice. His two little bananas are basically going to be fodder to feed my shark. There we go. Nice. Nice. And more niceness. I like it. Just because we can. I want to make sure that if nothing else hits, the shark will still kill him off. Don't tell me the shark's gonna get blocked. Come on, roll a 1. Thank you. 33% chance to get blocked on this one. Don't block. Don't do it. Yes. Woohoo! There we go. Now, Pikachu, you're spouting that Beconolith logic now, see? When you're dealing with Shark, you can't always use logic. You gotta go with instinct, see? That's the trick. I'm just kidding. Alright. Back up to 2. Come on, 3 more wins. Let's just do 3 in a row. Just 3 in a row. Okay, so a 49 versus a 49. This is not a scenario where I let the other 49 guy just walk and win it so that he can get to Ultimate League. He should do that for me. Alright, so we've got a beautiful starting hand so far. We've got our Medulla. We have got our interdimensional zombie. We've got a Gravedigger. So worst case, if I don't get any sharks or any other big cards to bring out, I'll at least be able to use those. Nice. So even better, because now we'll be able to Medulla, then we'll go interdimensional zombie, and then we'll go with our wormhole gatekeeper, and then drop our mixed up Gravedigger on the board. You just can't go wrong with that combo. We'll get our 5. We'll spend 3 to gain 3 and get some extra card draw from it. Oh, even better. Goodness. The cards loves me tonight. Alright. We are gonna make it tonight. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, ah, thanks level 9001 for following. I used to stream a lot more often. I don't do it quite as much anymore due to work and other fun things. What do we want to do here? You know what? Oh, I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to move Abracadabra over, let him hit the hero, and kill off one of these guys before they ever get a chance to do anything, hopefully. Perfect. Nice. And you know what we're gonna do here again, right? No, we can't. Ah, I'm not gonna have enough brains to do it. Oh, I love it. We're gonna bounce his little hothead here, or his potato mine. That way Abracadabra can hit face again and kill off another one of his plants for me. No! Oh, he did it first! He stole my thoughts! How dare he? Oh, I don't like that at all. I am still gonna bounce it just so I can get 5 damage on his face. And that is game. Boom! I wanted to get it over quicker, Pikachu, so I figured I'd go to lane 1 and do it. Alright, now we're back up to 3 of 5. We've got 2 more. So let me do something real quick, just for all the fun people watching the stream. Let's see. So while I'm going here, I am going to bring up... There we go. Yeah, 2 more. So I'm going to do something real quick just because you guys are all so awesome here. I'm going to bring up my Humble Bundle library and share out some Steam keys. Alright, there we go. So let me get to my library here real quick, and I'm going to drop some Steam keys directly into the chat here. So they're Steam keys, so the first person who redeems them on Steam... Let's see. Oh, of course now it wants me to check my email. Alright, so what I'll do is, I'll do it after we make it to Ultimate then. Just because I don't want to have to, no. Sorry, True Sky, I am not taking challenges right now because I really want to hit Ultimate League first. I thought I was going to hit it last night, but then I didn't. And I was going to play early this morning, but I had to go to the dentist and let them chop up one of my teeth. Which does not lead to a good day, but hey, we're here, and it's working out. Alright. Yes! Nice! Alright, I will get rid of the ducky. Let's see. That didn't help me. I'll wait. I'm afraid if I get rid of anything else, I'm just going to get heavy cards in my hand and I won't have anything to drop on my medulla. So at least at this point, I've got the Cosmic Scientist I can drop on the medulla and bring out the Pogo if I need to. Der Weisswolf, thank you for following. And again, I am currently streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. I currently only have the Twitch chat showing. The Restream.io chat client kind of took a dump on me and won't work. So if you're watching through Mixer or YouTube, I apologize, but I can't see the chat popping up on the stream. There we go. Alright, so he has nothing on the board, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and put the Pogo out here. I don't think that's going to happen, 9001. Ooh, either way, he dies. Ah, that's no fun. I'll take a bite out of his juggernaut here. Yes, we're keeping it as a family-friendly chat there, level 9001. Alright, so what I can do here is I'll just wait for the trick phase. I can just hit him with Zombot's Wrath. Tell him, JP. Speak it! Speak the truth! Alright, I'm actually gonna drop... Oh, no. I'm gonna kill you off. See, the fact that I don't stream very often is also the reason that I don't currently have moderators. But I do happen to know some really good moderators who may actually be in the chat already. Alright, so here's the issue. If I drop him on the medulla, I'm going to get the extra brains, but I have absolutely nothing else to drop out there currently, so that's really not going to do me a lot of good. So I am actually going to skip on that one. Oh, and that's actually perfect. Yeah, I say we reverse that decision. Alright. So we'll wait. We'll take a little bit of damage to face, but at least he's not going to get healed when it happens. Oh no, let's not start using Fry's little vernacular when we're in our chat. Let's give this man a insert random thing here. Alright. And I need somebody to talk to Fry and tell him that the word develop does not mean what he thinks it does. It's a classic Princess Bride situation. Oh, this could actually be nice. I think Fry is great. It's just whenever he drops a card on the board, he says, we're just going to develop this now. And playing a card is not the same as developing a card. Developing means there's a process. You have some longer term goal with it. So, for example, you're buffing it up, or, for example, trying to develop your medulla. I'm going to put it out so I can drop something on it to get more brains to bring out my shark. That's developing something. There's a process or a path there that's being taken. Oh. So, let's do this just because I have nothing else that I want to drop out right now. Alright, and I'm going to replace that. And we'll go from there. So this is a very slow game so far. I really need to get some mixed up gravediggers and some pogos out here. There we go. I still don't think it's the same thing. Because he'll use the term with any card that he's putting out, even if it's just because he has nothing else to do. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Nope. I think I'm just going to do a bonus attack with the ducky here. I stopped by Fry's chat today just for a little bit, because I haven't watched his stream in quite a while, and trying to have an intelligent conversation in the chat with some of the other viewers, it's just made my head hurt. I literally had somebody trying to convince me that oh, come on. Any legendary card that is a gravestone is useless. No legendary cards should be gravestones, because there should be no way that something as low cost as Gravebuster should be able to kill a legendary card. And that argument made no sense at all to me. Where do we want to put it? Do I put it in front of the cucumber? I think I do, just because I don't want that cucumber to continue drawing more legendaries. Holy cow, I actually ran out of cards. That's kinda horrible. Oh. Hey, at least it took out his Dark Matter Dragon Fruit on the way out. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's the issue I ran into with JP, is that discussion just was ridiculous. It just made my head hurt in so many different ways. It was basically saying, if it's easy to kill a legendary, then it shouldn't be a legendary. So basically, legendary cards are cards that should be hard to kill. They shouldn't have any other function to them except being hard to kill, which makes no sense at all. No, I don't think we're gonna go for that. If the only requirement for a card to be legendary is that it's hard to kill, then none of these other powers and abilities that the legendary cards have would matter. Oh, there we go. As long as he doesn't drop a Brainana out there. Wait, he doesn't get Brainana, right? Yeah, he does. No, he has Mega Grow, not Smarty, right? See? So does having a full shield still help when everything on the board has bullseye? Let's find out. And he's pretty much going to get milled right now, but the problem is I don't have enough damage on the board to really take advantage of it. But still, it would be fun to see the look on his face. And I love how if you play it low enough... Alright, let's try it. See how it works. Oh no, Bullseye does not trigger the block at all, even if it's already full. That's the first time I've used a Bullseye against a Bodygourd. Nice. We'll just keep the bullseye up. That's awesome. He's got bodyguard out, and we're just going to keep dropping bullseyes on the board. He has enough... Oh, he only has one card. That's awesome. Oh, he had the taco. Without the taco, that would have been game over right there. And I do not need the deadly this round. Now, it's not a glitch because he has over 10. Yeah, the showing one card is when he has too many. Right now, the block meter issue that he's showing is mainly... Come on, let's get this little guy out of the way. Thank you, that's exactly what I needed. Yeah, we're gonna do exactly that. Am I gonna do deadly just to draw a card? I think I am. Oh, there we go. We'll block him from hitting my face. That is beautiful. So not only can he not block because he has too many cards, but he also has bodyguard out, which filled up his block meter, and I haven't hit him with anything that's not bullseye yet, which has really got to be frustrating for him. Oh, this is nice. I'm kind of hoping he kills something off here so I can stick out my regifting and my mixed up gravedigger. Alright. No, he didn't kill anything off. Lots of strike through though. Still gonna survive. Yay! Oh, come on, block it. Oh, thank you. Woo! I am telling you. This is where I could really use some bonus attacks. Oh. Yes. The shark love is real. Alright. So we're doing shark, mixed up gravedigger. This match is way too close. Let's hope that he doesn't conjure anything or do anything else that gives him direct damage to my face. Oh. No! Oh. Dang it. The strike through didn't matter. The stupid sonic bloom. Oh my goodness. It is like 11 o'clock already. What time did we start? My goodness. I went using this deck from level 33 to level 49. And before tonight, I think I've lost maybe 10 times total for it. That is just crazy. Has the meta changed so much in the last few days? Wow. I'm still very tempted to remove regifting and replace them with Professor Spacetime, but I need time to test it if I'm going to do that. Come on. All right. Nope. There we go. You know what? I will keep it that way. Yeah, I have an Immorticia deck as well that's got supernovas. The problem with me switching out and putting Dr. Spacetime in here at this point is the fact that I have yet to play with him. So I would need time to actually come up with some strategies, or actually how to use them. Come on. I haven't really used Brainstorm that much since Season 1. Brainstorm was my go-to in Season 1 for my Trickster deck and the Hybrid deck. Oh, Tryhard's deck? Yeah. Let's get some more utility out here. Oh! Okay. So if these two survive... Okay, good. Whew. I was gonna say, if these two survive, I need 2 rounds to do what I'd really like to do here. I need to drop Nebula on the board. Oh, this is looking kind of nasty. I feel a Pine Clone coming. Let's see, what round are we in? Round 4 or round 5? 4, okay. All right. I need some more blocking here. So I am going to drop Ducky out there. Then I'm going to wait. Drop Nebula on the board. I know he's going to clone. That's a given. Do that one. Yay! Alright. So at least we've blocked the majority of damage from the clones. Goodness. That is why you want Shark out early. Whew. Alright. Let's ramp up to 7. See, the first 2 are probably going to get missed. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a Shark out here. You'll transform, trigger it again. Alright. Oh, please don't have 2 Berry Blasts in hand. Goodness. Yep. This one may be a loss. If we lose this, I'll jump over to the Immorticia deck with Supernovas, since all we're running into is Bean decks and Mushroom Pine Clone decks tonight. Whew. Oh, nice. Let's do it all over again, shall we? Oh, I really can't afford to get hit by that. Let's see what else we draw. Alright. You just want to see what everything turns into, don't you? I had a great Molekale play the other day. I just have to remember what it was that it, Yep. So there you go. What do I want to get rid of? So bad. I'll get rid of the strike through. I've got to. Got to get rid of the strike through and hope that that blueberry doesn't do anything too terribly nasty. Alright. Can we pull anything else out that might help us? Ducky. Really? Really with the ducky? Oh, we're just gonna replace his lane. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh. Woo. Oh my goodness. Can we come back from this much? We survived the pine clones. We survived the mushrooms and the pine clones. Oh. I'm gonna have to do it. Sorry, Ducky. I'm gonna have to sacrifice you here. Oh, come on. How many of these do you got ready? Oh, goodness. Ah, it hurts. The pain. Why? All right, we're switching tracks. That hurt. The pain. The paininess of it all. Oh my gosh. The shark deck is not working very well tonight. Oh. So I think we're gonna go and switch to our science craft deck for a bit. Yes, I think that is the plan. So let's see here. That was horrible. Sorry, I had to find it so I could unmute it. Alright. So let me catch up on the chat here. So what are you saying? Trade Maniacal for Gadget? I already have gourmets. do I want? Yeah, can you guys hear me again? Is the voice working? Alright. So we'll drop them. Alright, any other substitutions you think of before I go ahead and launch with this one? Do we think 2 gadgets is enough? And they're kind of expensive, so I don't want to put too many in there. But yeah, I think we'll go with that. All right. Here we go. Sometimes you run into a string of bad luck, and switching decks just suddenly fixes it all for you, and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, beautiful. Oh, good night, buddy. Here, come here. Come here. Come over here and say hi.
Hi.
So this is my little guys who've got their own channel, by the way. But it is their bedtime, so they are coming to say bye.
I'm giving you a snack.
All right.
Don't ever say that again.
Good night, buddies. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, so we've got a good start. And what's beautiful... So what I really need to do is wait to round 4. Yeah. So I might waste a swimmer on it. I'm just gonna stick out the cyborg here. So the perfect combo in this deck is put down Medulla, drop Interdimensional on it, bring out Supernova, and the extra brains that you get from Interdimensional transforming again allows you to bring out Swimmer that same round, and you can copy Supernova's health and attack, which just is such a beast move. So I am going to drop a swimmer here, basically wasting it, but it's triggering the extra brainness here. Need the extra braininess. And you see the look on Solar Flare's face, that's exactly what this deck does. Yeah, so I will update. I can't update it right now. I'll do an update of the deck screenshot after this round. So this is another deck that has great ramp potential. Oh wait, actually, yeah. Let me update the picture here on the stream. It might be a little bit inaccurate, but at least it's better than showing the Brain Shark deck. There we go. Are we gonna get a disconnect on round 4? It happens quite often with this deck, especially when you get Interdimensional and then Supernova, and then Swimmer out in the water and copy the Supernova's health. Perfect. I Nice. First win. So easy. Pretty much. A lot of people freak out if you can get Supernova out on round 3 or round 4, it's just so many times it's just over. Alright, so let's update the image here real quick. Yeah, buddy.
Explain to them that we are. Someone said they're as old as Fry's beers. Can you explain to them how old we are? Because I am pretty.
So here, you explain it. Explain it. So, what did you want to say? Oh, me? Okay, I'll explain it. So, my son would like me to explain to you that they are 7 and 10 years old. So they might not match Fry's demographic, but they might. So he just wanted me to tell you he saw on the stream what was said, and he just wanted me to clarify their ages so that nobody mistakes them for being Fry's viewers. Oh, goodness. I love it. That is awesome. Alright, so let's go over here and get our screenshot fixed. We've removed the maniacal from the deck. I think it's funny, I've got a 7-year-old arguing about whether or not he fits the demographic of another streamer's audience. That's awesome. Oh, I'm gonna have to change it to another one real quick and then change it back to this one to get it to actually update completely. Alright. There we go. So there's the updated Science Craft deck. Alright, well my oldest one, he's 10. And they got out of school, what, a week or so ago? So the last day of school, he decided that he was going to go and do the hour of code, so he finished the first coding course in about a day and a half and started into the second one. And so that's the first thing he did on his summer break, is decide to learn how to program. So I have to admire that, since that's what I do as a profession. So, oh yeah, Undying, I have changed decks because I was just running into a brick wall with my normal deck, which is crazy because my Brain Shark deck is the one that I used from 33 all the way up to 49. And I've lost maybe 10 times total on that. And tonight it's just win-lose, win-lose, win-lose. So now we're going with the Immorticia Science Craft deck. Not free code camp, they did an hour of code. If you go to code.org, it's those ones. So first they teach you with blocks how to do programming logic and move Plants vs. Zombies characters and other game characters around on the screen. And then they progress into steadily more difficult ones. Alright, oh nice. Oh. I need the ramp. The ramp is so real, but do I want to drop the gourmet out on the chance? I don't know. I gotta try. Oh. Yeah, hour of code's nice. So by profession, I'm a .NET and SharePoint developer. And I've been doing that for quite a while. I'll wait. I don't want to waste that without getting some card draw from it. Yeah, so I've been a software developer for about 17 years. Taught at a bunch of tech schools and spent 6 years at Microsoft as a senior engineer. But very happy that the little guys are showing an interest. My younger one, either earlier this year or last year, he wrote his first Minecraft mod. So they've both definitely got the interest. Alright. So I've got 3 interdimensional zombies and no medullas to drop them on. Yeah, it's a science environment. So I'm putting it out there just so that I have something that, oh, of course, as soon as I do that. So what I'm going to do this round is I'm going to go ahead, put the cyborg on there. If he puts anybody else down, the cyborg's going to move. No random, I don't know him. I've watched his videos before. That I spent 6 years at Microsoft and I worked remote pretty much the whole time. So I worked from home or on site with the customers. I was part of the PFE or Premier Field Engineering team, so I was 24/7 on-site developer support. So I get a call at 2 in the morning saying that someone's app in Australia crashed and you have 4 hours to get on a flight to fly out there and help them fix their code. So that kind of fun stuff. So I did that for a couple years, and then once I had kids, I decided I didn't want to travel so much. There we go. So at that point I changed teams, and from that point I started working from home, which was awesome. Oh, this is going to be great. Because you know who else we're about to drop on the board? Oh, there we go. We'll do 1 attack there. Get some more. And then... oh, this is just dirty, nasty, sick. I feel guilty, but no, not really. Oh, that is beautiful. Really? Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. I'm still gonna hit you. It's still gonna feel good. Thank you. Come again. That was nice. So in one turn, we dropped 3 bodies on the board and took him down to 9 health. Is that really, okay. You can get your strike through. That's fine. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. The nastiness of that. Oh my goodness. Drop a vengeful cyborg out on the board. And then, honestly, if he doesn't... okay, yeah. I've got to do it. I'm gonna secret agent my scientist or the gadgeteer and then bring him back. It's game over as soon as the gadgeteer hits the board at this point. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you. Thank you for recommending. Look at that. Another one. Oh, beautiful. Oh. See, this deck was already a beast, but that one little change of removing the maniacal and adding the gadgeteer has just made it so much faster. Because maniacal wasn't helpful until much later in the game. Even if you're ramping, you're not going to ramp for maniacal. You're going to ramp for another body on the board, like another supernova. Alright, 3 of 5, so 2-0 with the Science Craft deck so far. I lost count of where we were with the Brain Shark deck tonight. Oh, Nautilus! You better not be watching the stream right now, buddy. So we're gonna see if Nautilus is running any of the Immortal decks tonight. Oh, this should be interesting. Not you yet. Wait. There we go. So if anybody else from that other place that shall not be named recognizes Nautilus, then exactly, Foogers. Oh, that's awesome. So we'll see how this one turns out. I don't think I've fought Nautilus in quite a while, although I do have a couple of his decks in my list. So we don't have anybody big to drop on the board, but I can always drop 2 cyborgs on the board if needed. Nice. We do, right? Yeah. And we're just gonna fill up the board on turn 3. I don't know, should I bring up... Let me see, is he in the other chat? Oh, come on. I know, that is so dirty. Round 3, what can you do at most? Bring out something that might counter one of these. This is not a winning proposition. Let's see if he ends up with a disconnect. I'll try not to hold it against him because I would probably concede if I saw that. Oh, come on. Don't do it on stream. No. There he goes. Okay, good. All right. Woo. All right. He didn't rage quit. He stayed in. Otherwise, I'd have to give him a hard time about it later. His phone was smashing against the wall. That's what happened there. You know what? I think I will take... Actually, first, let's see if I can teleport anybody in. Oh, that's too good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the 3 damage to the face. I'm going to secret agent this guy out of there. And then I'm going to bring him right back. Like that. Why? Because we like to. I know I probably should have gone face with it, but my luck is it always gets blocked. Ah, I knew that was coming. Ah, that's awesome. That's still a nasty board to deal with. Oh, and it just got worse. It just got so much worse. Yeah, I have another deck that's a Gargramp deck where it's the same thing. It's Medulla, except I have Interdimensional and Gargologist, which if you can get all of those out on one round, is so you just fill your board, and it's so ridiculous. It's just so dirty, nasty, ridiculous. What was the point of that? What was the point of putting him in front of me when I've got Frenzy? Oh, because I can't bonus attack, that's why. What's up, Necessary Evil? Thanks for following. Alright, down to 8. Can we finish it this round? His best move at this point would be to put somebody on the spike trap, the spikeweed sector over there, so that my yeah, there we go. Yep. So I'm gonna take 2, then I'm gonna take 3. That kind of stinks. Alright. And I wish I still had... Oh, you know what? Yeah. I know what. I'm gonna get all swimmy up here with a 5-5 in the water lane. That's what I want. Alright. Nice. Best case scenario, he walks away with what, 1 health this round? Unless my trick-or-treater rolls a 1. I should be getting 5 to face right here. Does Wingnut count as a flower? Good. No, it does not. Do not pull the hero can't be hurt. Don't do it. Don't do it. I guess that's... yeah. I can deal with that. He's going to be back up to 11, or I guess up to 6 now. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of fun here. Okay. So I think the move here is Medulla, Teleport, Vengeful, or no, just Cyborg. And that should give me enough brains to pop my candy down on somebody else to finish him off. Come on! Oh, sorry, Undying. Thanks for the follow. I'm trying not to let myself get too distracted by the chat because when I was using the Brain Shark deck, I was paying too much attention to the chat and I made some misplays that I should not have. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna stick to the original plan. Ooh. Daddy likey. Alright, I'm gonna run out. The animations take way too long here. That's not going to help me. I don't need any bonus attacks. What I need to do is get rid of these guys and hit them in the face. Oh, I don't have enough. Almost. Alright. Come on. Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1! Oh, so close. This will be the cannot hurt the hero, isn't it? It's gonna be, right? Yep. Ah. Saw it coming. I think it's supposed to be announced Foogers. I don't think you're supposed to call them F00gers. That just doesn't make any sense there. I just got to get rid of that. Oh, but what am I trying to do? My goodness. Yeah. So that was a thing that was happening there. I don't mind taking the strike through. I just want to get rid of this wing nut. So come on, he's got no block left. All right. Get rid of that guy. Give that to you. What I'm looking for here is survivability. All right. So that should be game right there. Yeah, go ahead and do 1 damage everywhere. I don't care. I don't need no bonus attacks. Why not? Just because. Thank you. Yes. All right. 1 more down. Woo! That was a close one. 1 more. 1 more. I'm gonna have to tell him how close he almost came to making me not hit ultimate. Alright, 1 game left. Oh my goodness. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. Alright. Final boss. Boberto 12, or is it Boberto? Makes me think of come on, I need some early game here, people. Oh, do I do it just in case? Okay, all right. All right. Don't do that, random. Oh. No, JP. You can't ask what type of material Mario's jeans are made out of. It's a trick question. He paints them on. Those aren't real jeans. Think about that. Oh, Come on. Alright, I would really like to ramp. So please give me... Alright. Please give me a Medulla Nebula. I know, I've got to hold out for the supernova. But this is a lot of damage to the face. Luckily, I can get rid of some of it here. Oh, yeah. It might be a waste of the ooze, but... I should have gotten rid of one of the other ones. This one was going to get blocked. Yeah, that was my bad. There we go. What's up, Soul Controller? How you doing, man? Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, so probably the last time I spent more than an hour on Twitch was when you and I had that race. Alright. I've just got to keep holding out for the supernova here. One win away. One win away, Soul Controller. That's it. Just one win. And I'll hit ultimate. I've got to believe in the magic of the supernova. Oh, this is going dirty, nasty, bad now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm still kind of amazed that with that many bodies on the board. Finally. But that means waiting one more round to do it. And all I have is 5 drops. Oh man, let's see. So best case scenario, the first lane gets blocked. That's 2, 5, 7. I'm dead. Oh, so bad. I'm just gonna have to drop one out there. There's really not duplicates of anything in the lanes that I can really let Supernova take advantage of. I have a feeling this one's gonna be a loss. Yeah, where's Tryhard at? Keep asking me to, keep telling me to stream and then not show up to the stream. It's just wrong. It's not right. Where did the sound from the game go? Might have to drop the game and start it back up after this. Yeah. Yeah, I just got the Medulla Nebula this last round, so interdimensional wasn't really going to do too much for me. Look at that. Oh, that's crazy. All right. My best move here is honestly to pass, drop the medulla, teleport in the interdimensional zombie. And I might be one short. Yeah, it's not going to matter. All right. Get rid of that junk. And then I remembered that I can't bring anybody else in. Oh, that is game. Unless... it's still not going to help. Oh, that's horrible. Horrible. No teleport. I can't bring anybody else in. Oh. Ah, so sad. One away. That was what? 3-1 with that one? All right. I don't know, Soul. It's all about how you roll with it. You take the step back as long as you keep looking forward. I'll take the bumps. It's worth it. We'll get there. Come on. See? Really? Oh, now it's mocking me. You see that? Exactly. One foot in front of the other. Yeah, there's a pretty decent delay on the stream between when you guys chat and when it pops up. It's really sad when you can't play anything. At least he's not playing anything yet either. KH Big Pig, huh? Yeah, that won't help me. I've got nothing in my hand I can play anyway. Oh, I've finally got something to play. I have to be honest, Soul, out of all the people that I know that I've faced in ranked matches, JP is the most often. I think I've faced him 3 or 4 times. Which is just kind of crazy. Ah, finally. We're just gonna go for it. We've got 3 in hand, so we're just gonna drop it on the board and see what happens. What you got for me, Big Pig? You are fully allowed to onion ring, dude. That is fine. Alright. We will take our lumps. So I'm trying to decide here what I'm gonna do. I might just teleport in another one. Alright. So do I teleport in another one, or do I hit him with the ooze? I don't know. Yeah. But if I play the field, I can only do one ooze. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Let's see, how do we want to approach this? I want to get the maximum brain for my buck here. I'll save them for next round. I didn't ooze the doctor because if I ooze the doctor, he still has Lily on the field, and he's just going to bring out something big next round as well. So I always like to get rid of the Lily before I get rid of the minions that the Lily's buffing up. Oh my goodness, that guy. Now I will ooze the doctor. And I'll shrink these guys down a bit. Alright. Oh, thank you. Surviving! Surviving! Oh. Ooh. So if I teleport in the supernova, I won't have enough brains left to drop Area 52 in. But do I really need Area 52 with him? I will pass and teleport him in. Yeah, he'll probably try to buff Captain Cucumber if he can. Really? Yeah, I figured. All right. Yep. Can't put any bananas out. Alright, so I think that was the right move. Because I've got my electrician in here. No! And that's game. Oh my god. So sad. Alright. I will do one more. If I lose, I'll quit for the night and try again tomorrow. If I win, I'll try again, so we'll see. So potentially last game of the night. Goodness. Come on. Oh, wow. And it starts me with a freaking beautiful hand. It is really, really hard to get better than that. So turn 3, we already know what's going to happen. And depending what else we get, I'm hoping we can get a swimmer as well. If I can get a swimmer, I will be happy. Go ahead with your bad self. That is fine. All right. Yep. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that is just beautiful. Although, oh, so I cleared off the medulla, but it didn't trigger it since I had her move, so that kind of stinks, but oh well. Alright. Oh, that's beautiful too. I want to have enough brains left to be able to drop yeah, so I'm not gonna drop my little gourmet there. I'm gonna drop medulla over that spikeweed sector so that next round I can drop out my chef and then I can drop out my scientist and let everybody have some fun with bonus attacks. Oh, perfect. You know what? I'll put it right here. That's right, it's gonna die, but it's gonna get me the card draw, and the sound is going all kinds of weird on the game right now. There we go, and this round should end it. There should be very few things out there right now. Alright, this should be game. Bam! Thank you! Alright. Oh. When the deck works, it works so quick, but when it doesn't, it is just heartbreaking. Alright. So the plan is, I will play until I lose, and then I will stop for the night. So, if I lose, or until I hit ultimate, whichever comes first. 2 wins away. Come on. Yeah, I still haven't used Dr. Spacetime anywhere, JP. I don't even remember what he actually does at this point. I just know that he is a science card, which means he would be a great trigger for interdimensional as well. Alright. Yeah. So jog my memory, JP. What does Dr. Spacetime do for me? You are allowed to keep charging my block meter. I hate how when you get a trick that lets you summon a card, it only lets you pick ground lanes. Alright. How do I want to do this? The reason I don't play out interdimensional on turn 1 is because it really doesn't do me a lot of good on turn 1. All I'm doing really is charging his block meter at that point for him. I don't mind getting hit by 1/1s all night. Is there anything that can go right with this deck tonight? Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Doesn't that kind of completely ruin the point of the hibernating berry there? This has got to be the slowest game of the night. Oh, look at that! We got King of the Grill. I'm pretty sure that we have no choice but to play King of the Grill right now. The gourmet card draw is real. Come on. For some reason that always reminds me of The Simpsons when Bluesberry pops up and plays his little tune. Alright. Oh, nice. I think I know what we're putting down this next round too. We will definitely do that. All right. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit more greedy. Instead of putting out coffee, I'm going to do this instead. And I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I'll do it here. And then I'm going to evaporate that damn berry is what I'm gonna do. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. But you know what? We're still gonna do another 6 damage to face. Hey, and we finally got our buddy on the board here. Awesome. So you know what we have enough brains left to do? We're gonna drop our Medulla Nebula out there next round, drop Interdimensional on it, and then drop our Scientist to make everybody do a bonus attack. How does that sound? That sounds really good to me. How are you gonna deal with these two? Alright. I'll accept that answer. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do exactly that. This should be good game right here. All right. Let's do this. He's not science, right? No, he's just gourmet. Alright. Bear with me. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Oh, the combos. The combos. All right. So I notice I have some more people from Mixer watching also, so I will apologize. I'm streaming to Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube right now, and the chat would not work for me for the other ones, so all I have displaying right now is the Twitch chat. So for anybody who's watching on Mixer or YouTube, I apologize that I cannot interact with you currently. So one more game. We'll do this. If I win this game and hit Ultimate, I will drop a couple of Steam codes for free games into the chat here for everyone. Yep, so last game of the night. Win or lose. Alright. Now I've got basically 3 rounds to get something to put on that medulla. Come on, Green Shadow. I know you're going to come down the middle with the 5 damage, aren't you? No. Okay. Oh, so Green Shadow tempo deck? Let's see how this goes. You're down to 2. That is acceptable. All right. Yeah, I've got a couple pretty good Green Shadow decks that I run pretty often here in, especially when in Season 1 Ultimate League. I just don't have anything to play with it yet. So I'm actually going to waste a teleport just to draw a card, which is something I just hate to do. Alright. But we can drop the swimmer on there, although it's kind of a waste of a swimmer. Yeah, why not? Get a little bit more damage on the board. Alright, so I am going to put out the medulla this round. Next round I'll drop the swimmer, or actually, even better, I'll drop the cyborg on it. Yeah, I figured that would be coming soon. And I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. So since we waited an extra round, we don't need the interdimensional zombie technically this round. If we got one, it would be nice, but we're not going to. So we'll drop this fella out there. And we'll drop this guy out there. I am not worried about the 2 damage from the bonk choy. I'd rather get the Lily out of the way here. Really? Does anybody understand why he played that card? Because I do not. It is a complete mystery to me why he played the cool bean. Let's see. Oh. Oh yeah. That is how we do it. Yep. You're reading my mind, JP. So do we get the disconnect? Nope, we got the star fruit. Oh, really? Really with the block? Not that it matters. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, why not? Let's get as much damage in here as we can this round. Beautiful. Yeah, I could not have asked for a better draw there. Yeah, the sounds on the game are really getting all whacked out. Oh, goodness. You know what? I've got an idea. I may just take... Hey, Rhinotex. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I may just take this... I'll see who he fronts the worst here. Oh, I know already what's going there. Area 52 will take care of that for me. See, he thinks he's winning. He really does think he's winning. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do Area 52 over the top. Bye-bye. And then I'm actually... Oh, whoa. Yeah. I'm actually going to secret agent here so I can bring him back next round. And then I'm just going to go. Ah, thanks, randomness. And again, to anybody watching over on Mixer, I apologize. I can't see your chat. The Mixer chat plugin was not working for me tonight. So I've just got the Twitch chat up and running right now. There we go. Yes. Oh, I'd like to thank all the little people that got me here. Mainly the Munchkins, the Oompa Loompas, and the Pygmies. Couldn't have done it without you. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. I will take them stars. Alright, so what? Ultimate League in a week? Not bad. Perfect. Alright. So now, I'm going to hide my phone here real quick so I can go into my emails. So let's see, where is it? Is that the one? There we go. So, thank you very much everybody for watching. And I am going to grab some Steam codes and drop them into the channel. So that, just because I want you guys to get something nice out of tonight also. Alright. Let me find the email that Humble Bundle sent me to update. Where is it? Here we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I am going to drop some Steam codes into the channel here. Awesome. Thanks, Hasmadam. First thing I want to do is make sure Steam isn't running, because I don't want it to accidentally redeem codes when I click on them. Alright. So here is the first Steam code. I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the chat. It should show up for everyone. So if you redeem this on Steam, you will unlock... What game is this one for? Let me see real quick. So if you redeem this on Steam, you can get Remember Me, which is a game by Capcom that I've never played. I've got way too many Steam codes and no idea what to do with them. So here's the first Steam code going into the chat. Really? Apparently my Twitch timed out, so I have to log back in. Really? Huh. Let me see here. I'll get this thing, I'm telling you. Unless my browser's having issues too. Alright, there we go. Alright. Telling you this will work. Come on, there we go. Alright, So the first Steam code is going into the chat. Come on. There we go. And now I've got double stream going. Stop that. All right. So that is for Remember Me. Oh, I also have codes for Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil Revelations. Anybody interested in any Resident Evil games? If you are, I can drop some codes. I can drop them. All right, let's see. RE7, do I have it? Nope, I've got Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 5 Untold Stories DLC, Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations 2 Episode 1. Yeah, so those are all the Resident Evils that I have. All right. Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and drop a code in the chat for Resident Evil 4 as well. So here comes another code for Resident Evil 4. Again, these are Steam codes. Just take it to Steam, redeem it, and you will get a game. And I will drop one more code into the chat, and then I have to go to bed because I've got to be up for work in like, 4.5 hours. So that works. But hey, we hit Ultimate tonight, and that is awesome. And thank you guys for tuning in, especially during the bumpy start. Let's see, one more code here. So I'll also do I'll do Resident Evil Revelations. That works. So here's a Steam code for Resident Evil Revelations. The first one to redeem it gets it. And then I am out for the night. Oh yeah, I made it. Thank you, Soul. So now I'm just dropping some Steam codes into the chat for some of the Resident Evil games. And then I am going to go hit the rack so that I can wake up in a little bit and go to work. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We made it. It was fun. And I will see you guys later. Good night, peoples.